Welcome, sisters. It's Wendy here from The Way of Truth. Your sisterhood awaits. It is the new moon in Pisces today, Sunday, February 23rd. And I am hosting our new moon sister circle here live at the Oasis of Silver City Coffee and Tea House. This is also where I'm artistic director in residence and do many performances and plays and workshops, and I'm so excited to be here with you tonight. So since it's just us, I'm going to get right into the theme today. Our theme is feminine intelligence. I trust my intuitive wisdom. Among one of the most incredible feminine mysteries and mysteries of the universe is a woman's intuition. It has been feared, ignored, and downplayed for centuries because of the power it holds, but no more. Through honoring our intuition, we rise as empowered healers, teachers, leaders, and way showers. For far too long, our world and our cultures have attempted to rely solely on logic, reason, and quantifiable data to be proven with measurements. Now, while this knowledge is extremely important, and holds its own truth, it is only one side of a much bigger picture. Feminine intelligence is not only a way of inner knowing, but a way of life that honors all emotions, all experiences, and all bodies as sacred teachers and wisdom keepers. This wisdom is not only accessible through women, but through all people, including men. However, in a movement of reclaiming the feminine, women are the ones who are leading the way. Humanity is now awakening to the cries of Mother Earth and to the necessary balance that life-giving feminine force brings. It is becoming known more and more in the hearts of all humanity that feminine intelligence is absolutely necessary. Feminine intelligence is absolutely necessary for global healing and for our very survival. Unsustainable systems based on an over-exaltation of the masculine are being humbled and giving way to a movement that honors the earth, the feminine, and all life. We are now experiencing a revival of feminine intelligence, whether the powers that be choose to acknowledge it or not. We see a new age dawning, not only through feminine leaders, but also through children, compassionate men and women all over the world who choose to live in alignment with feminine values such as compassion, empathy, and cooperation. Feminine intelligence is not outside of you, but within you, constantly available and accessible. Your body holds an innate intuitive wisdom that is able to guide you on your path. Your unique spiritual connection is a resource, like an inner compass, that will help you discern what is not true. Your intuition is as much a part of your heart, is as much a part of you as your heart is, and is always available to be cultivated, practiced, and honed. This is our intention in sharing this theme. Now is the time to trust your intuitive wisdom and fully rise into an inner knowing of your feminine intelligence. Welcome to the new moon in Pisces. I want to give you a brief astrological forecast of what's going on tonight. So Pisces is a water sign ruled by Neptune and Jupiter. And some of the key words around this Piscean energy are the words devoted, dreamy, psychic, emotional, imaginative, feeling, tender, mystical, kind, and altruistic. This new moon in Pisces is a powerful time of honoring our emotions and as old karmic lessons surface to be released by Mercury in retrograde. Pisces watery waves bring with it a profoundly deep opportunity for learning how to move through our triggers with deep self-love and self-compassion. Not to fear, this new moon brings with it incredible synchronicities, including repeating numbers, animal messengers, and internal sensations that are here to guide you. Trust in the guidance that is appearing at this time and follow it like you never have before. This new moon brings an initiation into feminine wisdom for all who are open to receive it. Intentionally tuning into this new moon can bring you to new depths of inner knowing, connection with the divine, and trust in yourself and in life. The feminine intelligence of the new moon in Pisces implores us to put our big dreams from Aquarius season into action and to work towards them in harmony with our inner guidance. In addition, now is a powerful time to practice radical empathy by putting yourself in the shoes of others and letting go of your own grudges, judgments, and comparisons that keep you feeling separate. Now is the time to connect and reconnect with others from a new perspective. You may find yourselves dreaming a new dream into being for your relationship that brings it into healthy alignment. Pisces season also brings about an opportunity to release anxiety that takes control of our lives and leaves us feeling stressed and uninspired. Anytime you remember to breathe, stop, feel compassion for yourself, and exhale stress, take it. The new moon supports you in your healing and releasing. Now is a time to connect with the feminine intelligence within you and choosing to allow your body's wisdom and life's guidance to unfold. Compassion, empathy, and cooperation are supported and highlighted by this new moon. And it is a powerful time to let go of any doubt that you have in your intuition or emotions. The energy of Pisces holds within it incredible feminine wisdom. So this time is also ideal to cultivate your spiritual connection. When you connect with yourself and with the divine, you are cultivating the most important connections that will guide you on your path. This new moon is gifting you with a golden opportunity to learn to feel your own gifts and superpowers. This wisdom will illuminate your path. Trust it. So I wanted to share with you a little bit about what I have been discovering as I've been exploring this theme personally. Just because we're not here live doesn't mean I don't get to share with you. The purpose of this circle is to share our work. So I will share with you on this recording, and I hope that next time that we talk, you will share with me, or that you'll share in our Facebook group. So I've been reflecting on some questions. I was thinking about a challenging situation in my life right now and what my intuition tells me about the deeper purpose of this obstacle and what are the gems and gifts within it. So as I was reflecting on this question, I can see clearly a challenge that's coming up for me right now is an inconsistency in my income. It sort of waxes and wanes. It's almost a feast and famine type cycle. And that is a challenge. It's a challenge to reach goals when I'm not exactly clear how much money is coming in. There it might be just enough. There might be an excess, but what am I doing with that? So my challenge is in setting a budget when money flow is feast or famine. So when I tap into my intuition about the deeper purpose of this obstacle, I can see that I need to look at why I undercharge my services. There's a deep shadow belief around worth that needs some attention. And when I address that, then I can set my pricing consistently. I can put that in my messaging. And I can also, it's also an opportunity. The gems and gifts within this challenge is it's a golden opportunity to create secure systems for myself. And I want to share a powerful story from my life experience that affirms the power of intuition. I wanted to share that with you. So this story is from several years ago, but it really speaks to a real truth of tapping into feminine wisdom and trusting that inner guidance, trusting that intuitive wisdom. So several years ago, I was feeling pretty isolated. Hold on just a second. I'm going to put up this shade just for a second. There we go. We'll do that. Okay. Thank you. Oh, well, that helped a little bit. Several years ago, I was pretty isolated. I was staying out at my mother's place, which is 7 miles down a very rural dirt road. I was doing my work online, and some of you knew me then. I was on the phone, I was on the internet, in the home office there. I was still working, I was still creating income, but I was so isolated. And there was the creative part of me, the actor, the artist, that was not being fed. And as I tapped into inner wisdom, I could hear the voice very clearly telling me that I needed to go to Silver City. Now, logically, I understood it. Like, I could really understand why I was getting that specific message. Deming, I didn't feel a connection with. I didn't see the art scene going on there, and who were my tribe, who were my culture there. But I knew that Silver City was more likely to have it. I saw the murals all around town. I knew that there was music and art galleries and those sorts of things that feed my spirit and inspire me. So the message was very clear. Go to the United Church of Christ in Silver City. Now, I have a background with UCC, so I knew that, that would be a welcoming community for me. But I ignored that inner voice. There were so many excuses that came up about why I couldn't go, and some arguments, some resistance. I don't know anybody. Why should I go? Well, when I finally went, and it took quite a bit of back and forth inside myself, but when I finally went, everything opened up for me. This welcoming community offered me friendship. They offered me work. They introduced me to other creative people, and I began collaborating and feeding my spirit. It was the exact right answer. And so, long story short, I've been here for almost 5 years, and now I have a storefront venue and carte blanche to create theater, to create music, to create workshops and learning opportunities, and to connect with people, to be inspired by others and work as a team towards some amazing things in this community. So I wanted to share that story with you about the consequences of ignoring feminine wisdom, and what happens when you do finally say yes. Okay, stop arguing, show up, do what you're told to do, and receive the blessings from that choice. So some of the ways that I'm currently ignoring my feminine intelligence and intuitive wisdom, I have not been tithing to my savings. Now, no matter how much money you make, there is always a portion of it that can be tucked away. And I heard a very powerful piece of wisdom recently to get into the habit of tithing to yourself. So no matter what it was, take 10% of it, tuck it away, ignore it, forget you have it. And when you get to a certain, then the next step after that is to start investing into long-term things that can, support me as I reach retirement age. So what are 2 steps that I can take right now towards aligning with my heart's guidance? I can ask for sponsorship around some of the productions that I'm putting on, instead of footing the bill myself and, struggling by working with a shoestring budget. There are lots of businesses around here and organizations and nonprofits that are in alignment with what I'm creating and might, really benefit from the advertisement in the programs, and so that is one thing I can do. I can ask for sponsorship about some of my upcoming productions, and create an advisory team. So I just wanted to share the fruits of some of the work that I have personally been doing around this theme. And I would love to hear from you, what you are working on, what your feminine intelligence and intuitive wisdom is telling you, and see if, perhaps I can support you to follow through on what your wisdom is telling you. So I want to move to an educational piece of our circle tonight, some pearls of wisdom, and then we'll move into the Unified Heart Meditation, which connects us with sister circles that are happening live all around the planet right now, so that collectively we set our intentions towards healing and towards this theme. So we'll do the Unified Heart Meditation. I'll take you into some manifesting visualizations, and then we'll come up and we'll do some journaling around some discussion questions. So I'll journal too, and I'll share what comes up for me in that process before we close out. But first, some pearls of wisdom. So around feminine intelligence. Feminine intelligence is the consciousness of the right brain, which includes creativity, intuition, empathy, feelings, rhythm, relatedness, and holistic thinking. It is the consciousness of our world that is so deeply needing to bring balance after thousands of years of patriarchal left brain consciousness. Masculine intelligence is the consciousness of the left brain, which includes logic, facts, mathematics, measurements, quantifiable data, and linear thinking. It is the consciousness of the world. Yes, it is the consciousness that the world has gravitated towards for thousands of years. When placed over feminine intelligence, it causes great disasters, wars, and famine. Masculine intelligence, left unbalanced, prioritizes growth over sustainability and quantity over quality of life. With more leaders and children stepping up to share messages of love, compassion, cooperation, and environmentally sustainable systems, we are experiencing a resurgence of feminine intelligence. Both men and women can have feminine intelligence. Feminine intelligence is a form of social intelligence that brings people closer together, guided through the heart. IQ is short for intelligence quotient, and EQ is short for emotional quotient. IQ is predominantly masculine, while EQ is predominantly feminine. Both are needed in balance to create a thriving, just, and sustainable world. A little bit more about emotional intelligence. For too long, we have been taught to doubt our emotions or judge them as irrelevant and distracting. There is a myth in patriarchal cultures that intuition isn't real and that emotions are crazy. These tides are turning. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize one's own emotions and the emotions of others, to discern between feelings and label them, and to use our emotional senses to guide our thinking and behavior, and to manage or adjust our emotions to achieve one's goals or adapt to a changing environment. Studies have shown that people with high emotional intelligence have a greater mental health, job performance, and leadership skills. And I want to talk to you about your body as a compass. Your body is your intuitive compass and holds all the wisdom and guidance you need on your path. When you listen closely to your body, you listen closely to your intuition. Your body sends you intuitive messages through gut feelings, through a rising or sinking of the heart, through feeling comfortable and open, or feeling uncomfortable and constricted. And the list goes on. The body is not a hindrance on your path to spiritual growth. It is an instrument of divine connection. Walking the path of the feminine means coming more deeply into the body, not out of it, as the word ascension leads many to believe. The earth of your body is a sacred place, and it holds infinite wonders of wisdom for you. All right. Now it's time to drop into our circle, drop into our unified heart meditation, and then we'll go directly into the manifesting visualizations. I'll bring you up, but ask you to stay in that heart-centered place as we do some journaling around the discussion questions. Give me a moment, just gonna have a sip of water here. All right. Let's all hold hands. Even though we're not in the same room together, imagine we are. Imagine we have a circle that is filled with women that you love, friends, sisters, cousins, aunts, mothers, grandmothers, friends, those who are here, those who have passed, and those who are yet to come. Imagine that we're holding hands and we're connected physically and energetically to all the sister circles around the world that are happening right now. All meditating on this same unified heart meditation and manifesting visualizations. Let's gently close our eyes and inhale together. Slowing the breath, bringing our attention to how our bodies are feeling right now in full acceptance of whatever is present. Notice where your body is touching the ground and bring your focus there. Begin to feel the pulsing energy of the earth beneath us, the heartbeat of Mother Earth. With an inhale, breathe in gratitude and love for all that she gives us. Continuing to breathe, feel your heartbeat, your unique, beautiful rhythm. Breathe deeply from your heart as you open to the sensation of love within. Opening, feel the pulsing energy of this love. Envision and feel this pulsing energy as a light glowing in your heart. Breathing deeply, see and feel this light getting brighter until it fills your whole body and surrounds you. With your next exhale, think of someone who is having a difficult time in their life. Imagine that they are right in front of you. While remaining connected with the love in your own heart, allow yourself to feel empathy for this person's struggle as you breathe, honoring their journey. See the light in their heart as the same loving light that is within yours. As you offer your love and compassion to this person, feel the light in both of your hearts growing brighter together. Inhaling as you focus your attention on your heart again. Feel the light grow brighter as you allow the love from your heart to nourish any parts of you that have been in pain. Open to feeling compassion for yourself as you breathe the light of your love into the places where you have kept fear, grief, anger, stress, and insecurity. Open to feeling nourished by the love within Offer yourself acknowledgement and respect for everything you are, how far you have come, and for the incredible beauty and power within you. Take a deep breath and start to feel the woman to your right. This woman has her own struggles, pain, fears, and insecurities. Take a moment to feel empathy and great respect for this powerful woman beside you. While breathing into your heart, feel the power of the love in her heart. See and feel the light within her as it grows brighter, surrounding her. Feel the light within your heart and the light within her heart growing brighter together. Take a moment to feel the woman to your right, to your left. This woman has her own struggles, pain, fears, and insecurities. Take a moment to feel empathy and great respect for this powerful woman beside you. While breathing into your own heart, feel the power of the love in her heart. See and feel the light within her as it grows brighter, surrounding her. Feel the light within your heart and the light within her heart growing brighter together. Feel the love and light of every woman in the circle being amplified, growing brighter, filling the whole room. Let's connect with every sister circle happening on this new moon. Imagine the planet with sparks of light glowing where each sister circle is located, a golden web uniting our sisterhood. Let's focus the healing power within our hearts on all of humanity and our beautiful planet. Envision every girl being raised with a profound connection to the power of her emotions, her intuition, and her unique wisdom. Imagine the deep sense of confidence that arises from trusting your intuitive wisdom, emotional depths, and divine connection. See your heart as a lantern, illuminating each step as you follow an invisible path, guided and protected by this unwavering internal light. Feel how powerful it is to rest in your inner knowing. No matter what the world thinks or says, you are at peace with yourself in the eye of the storm, in your feminine power. Envision that everything in your life that feels heavy, hard, or difficult is shifting form through your intention to trust your intuition and the wisdom of your heart, body, and soul. Knowing you have this capacity, feel yourself gracefully stepping into leadership in your family, community, work, or wherever feels most natural, and allowing your feminine intelligence and intuitive wisdom to fill your heart with trust, ease, courage, and grace. Rest deeper into your center, trusting that you are a natural leader being guided by intuition. You easily overcome obstacles, support your loved ones from a nourished place, and fulfill your mission with joy and pleasure. Envision yourself and every woman in your community floating down the river of life with complete trust, connected to the wisdom and guidance of yourself, your body, and the intelligence of life itself. See every girl and every woman on this planet remembering her body's wisdom and guidance and trusting in herself so much that she takes each step on her path with confidence. Envision a shift in global culture where all forms of feminine intelligence are deeply honored, respected, and listened to. Bring this intention into your heart, surrounding it with light and love. And with a deep breath, imagine sending it into the earth below, like a seed being planted. Feel it blossoming. Bring your hands to your heart and feel your heartbeat. Take a deep breath and gently open your eyes. Bring out your journal and let's begin. Think of a situation in your life when your intuition was right on. Did you follow it? Did you go against it? What happened? I'll repeat the question. Think of a situation in your life when your intuition was right on. Did you follow it? Did you go against it? What happened? Let's journal. How would the world be different if our leaders chose to follow their hearts and listen to feminine intelligence when making decisions? I'll share that question again. How would the world be different if our leaders chose to follow their hearts and listen to feminine intelligence when making decisions? Have you ever experienced a gut feeling, known you feel the presence of a higher truth, or felt the presence of guides or angels? What are the sensations you get when you know something is right? What about when you know something is wrong? I'll repeat that question. Have you ever experienced a gut feeling, knowing you feel the presence of a higher truth, or felt the presence of guides or angels? What are the sensations you get when you know something is right? How about when you know something is wrong? In the last few months, have you been listening to your intuitive feelings and your emotions? Have you been prioritizing masculine intelligence over feminine intelligence? I'll say that again. In the last few months, have you been listening to your intuitive feelings and your emotions? Have you been prioritizing masculine intelligence over feminine intelligence? Close your eyes for a moment. What does your intuition have to tell you right now? Close your eyes for a moment. What does your intuition have to tell you right now? Great. Thank you. Let's come back. Well, I would love to share with you. So please reach out to me. I'd love to share what I journaled about and hear what came up for you in this process. For now, I'm going to close this out with a prayer and with deep gratitude for your presence. Your intuition is a marvel, a miracle, a guide. It is the key that unlocks your feminine intelligence in all her wonder. Compassion, empathy, and cooperation are more than lofty ideals. They are the very fabric of humanity, and they will change our world. In walk the women, with ancient stories on their breath, and inner knowing laced through their eyes, with raging waters of emotions within that carry wisdoms and secrets. These waters within us can break any dam. For too long, we have been told our intuition isn't real and our emotions are crazy, when in reality, our intuition and emotions are our greatest gift, our most potent superpowers. That's why they have been feared. So, woman, when your intuition speaks, it is an act of revolution to listen. When your body just knows, it is radical to let her speak. The waters of our emotions and intuition are breaking through the levee, pouring hope out onto the world. Water is life, and so is our feminine wisdom. And with that, I send you blessings on your day, on your night, on your walk this week. This is Wendy. Goodbye for now.